Welcome to Angie Chats and Tarot. Hello, Libras. Welcome in. You've got a puzzle you're trying to solve, and I feel like it's detailed, nitty-gritty. We're going to get into this. Thank you to all who've supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate, but take what does and leave the rest. Let's get into this puzzle. I'm not using this deck, okay? Some sort of nitty-gritty. You can't figure it out. It's almost there. What's the answer? Okay. You have a deep knowing that something's there, but you're just not getting to it. You can't prove it, or you're not getting to the conclusion. I'm intrigued. Here we go. Libra. What's this puzzle? What's the puzzle? When coyotes call your name. What's the puzzle? A firebird is called to soar, and when coyotes call your name. So we know the regeneration energy here of the, well, they're calling it a firebird here. The phoenix energy out of the ashes paired with the coyote can be kind of sneaky energy. This card is talking about divine detours, the value of not getting what you think you want. Discovering greater treasure when you are forced to change course. Okay, so changing courses, rising up out of the ashes. Okay. Being grateful. You're protected, for sure. I see that. There's some sort of grand spiritual awakening going on here. Getting into the flow. Bird messages. Okay. Sneaky energy. Being called away from sneaky energy. Being called to be your highest self. Raised from the ashes here. You have a knowing that something's going on, but you want proof before you take action, something like that. And we got to figure out this puzzle. But I feel like it's nagging you. It's driving you crazy. It's like the intricacies of it. Huh. And maybe Spirit is saying your deep knowing is enough. You don't need to know the intricacies, but I'm curious about them. Let's find out. Let's find out more here. What are the intricacies? Come on now, Spirit. Come on. Beyond your fears, the weavers dance. Prosperity here, protection again. Fearful thoughts and negative effects of them. Moving out of a fight or flight. That's what's nagging you. You're always waiting for the next shoe to drop here. And you're wondering, like, why are the shoes always dropping? What is going on? But there's somebody sneaky in your energy and you can't quite put your finger on it. I think you know who this is, but you can't put your finger on the sneak part of it. Fight or flight. It's exhausting you. Get past your fears. You're sitting in this energy, and then all of a sudden something's just going to happen. Sitting in the energy where nothing happens for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's just going to happen. If the taste is sweet and good. If I remember correctly, this is like a milk and honey energy, but I'm going to verify. Yeah, when things are good as they seem, a blessed life, being thankful for success and having that grace. All right, let's put this puzzle together. You know someone is sneaky, but you can't put your finger on just what that means. But I think you know the person. And it's a fight or flight energy all the time. So like cortisol levels are rising, maybe you don't feel like yourself. Maybe you feel bloated and icky just physically because chemical issues of the body are off, and it's all due to stress. Stress of this person, this sneaky energy. You're being asked to rise above it because there's blessings for you there. But I know you want to scoop the details. So we'll keep going. What is this sneaky energy, Spirit? Use your third eye. There's something there about the third eye, and meditation will help with that. I'm going to do an anti-chats on meditation because I always mention meditation, and I know what it's like for those of you who are like, it's so hard to get into this. I remember that. So I'm going to do an anti-chats on how to get into it. Kind of a beginner's guide to getting involved and staying with it. Okay, so all is calm upon the shores. When I asked, what is the sneak here? Some of these are new cards for me, so let's get into this. And maybe this person, you're seeing a new side to them. So you're like, yeah, the details I've got to get into because I've known this person for a long time, or maybe not a long time, either or. There's a side to them I've never seen. A calm and centered sense of self, radical acceptance, peaceful interactions with others, releasing attachment. And that was on the sneak. What's the sneak? They're very self-confident in the sneak. They're self-assured. They're calm while they're manipulating. You're being asked to regenerate yourself because you can feel this. Maybe it's manipulation. You can feel that there's more to them than just this calm exterior, that there's something sneaky in the background, but you can't put your finger on it. And you're being asked to regenerate yourself and soar. And I feel like this energy is saying, move away from this sneaky energy. Lean into your spirit team. They have messages for you on this. When the weavers call your heart. Romantic love and the experience of showing kindness to others and love to others. This is what's confusing. This person can be very calm and very nurturing. On the surface. But behind the scenes, you know a different story exists. Whether you've seen it, experienced it, or you feel it. You feel it coming, maybe. Spirit here in this energy is saying, pray, pray. Pray for knowledge on who is loyal to you. I do not think it's this person, this sneaky energy. Pray for whom will make you happy. And again, there's something about you being protected. Part of the confusion here is that you may have fallen for this person. But I think that's how they maneuver, is they're used to getting people to fall in love with them. I see clearly in this energy here, if you're resonating with this message, it's to move away. And I feel like once you move away, then you might see a different side to them. You know, right now you keep everything copacetic. So you're going to keep seeing this confusing situation where they seem, you know, really quite perfect. But you know that just can't be the case. Or, like I said, you've experienced already and you know that they've got a pretty good facade going. All the diamonds in the sky. Is your next card. And the messages keep coming. Limitless potential and possibilities unique to you. Moving out of limiting beliefs, reaching for the stars and trusting you will reach them. Yeah, that's more of this from the ashes you spring forth. Milk and honey energy is awaiting you. Catch up to that energy. Let's grab another oracle deck here, Libra. What messages still do we have here on this topic for Libra, Spirit? Rebirth. Yeah, this is your rebirth. This is your phoenix, ashes energy. Wow. And this card talks about how it's a Japanese art form where ceramics or delicate items are given new life and restored with a gold type of adhesive. I forget the name of that, but that is an actual art. What more do we have here for Libras? Libras that want balance. Oh, that's what it is. You want to see the good in this person. And this person does such a good job of showing good to all, but behind the scenes, we got something else going on. Okay, divine being. You're being reminded, this card talks about how we're divine beings here in a human body. So, but I want to get a little bit more detail here because I know the puzzle and the details are what you really want to focus in on. This puzzle and the details of the puzzle. Never forget that you are a divine being and the situation you are going through is so that you can increase the amount of light for which your soul can hold a space. You came to this earth to experience so many wonderful things, but with it come the pain and dark emotions that only a human body can provide. Give yourself time to grieve a loss, the space to feel your emotions, and the grace to be gentle on yourself. You are going through a season of trial, but on the other side is a lightness of being that could only exist if you have lived through hard times. This is the other side that you're being asked to move towards. Let's find out about this person. Who is our coyote here, Spirit? Who's our coyote? Our coyote is somebody new, Ace of Wands, very passionate, came around with a lot of sun and happiness, Four of Cups, but doesn't see you. They ignore you. They've got everything going except for the goods with you. Like when they're around, everybody feels like it's light and it's passionate, and you feel this too. There's excitement in the air for wherever they are. And then there's happiness and there's sun and there's good times and events. And you feel like you're a part of it because you are a part of that bigger picture for them. But when it comes down to you and them, in any kind of setting, figuratively or literally, you're ignored or you're not placed first. And that's what you can't figure out. And that's because there's manipulation here to get what they want, but I don't think that they care too much about the individuals. They care about their goals and what they want to achieve. They don't care about the individuals that are involved on how to achieve those goals. They're just focused in on the goals. Five of Cups. And they will leave a lot of regret in their wake. but you've got the goods on them instinctively, a deep knowing. It's your puzzle to figure out, but you've already really figured it out. You don't know the whys. I mean, they're kind of like a little magician, or you could have some warlock here, or someone very skilled. And so you're trying to put your finger on that exactly, but it just may be so smoke and mirrors terrific what they can do here that you can't really put your finger on it. And no one can. That's part of the magic. But magic in a way that it's too bad they don't do it more for good. But you're onto this. You just can't explain it. It's just something that's, well, let's ask. Because I don't really want to say it's magic, but it's like that. It's illusionary. Let me get more information on the illusions here, Spirit. First and foremost, it's Queen of Cups energy. And that's great energy. You know, really sweet and wholesome and helpful and caring. Paired with justice. What's the Queen of Cups and Justice here? Yeah, but it's like, and appearing balanced. Okay, now I'm caught in the maze here. I'm caught in the confusion of this puzzle. Okay, I see why you're confused. 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands. It's somebody from your past that you know a certain way, and they're not that way anymore. And they've used their caring and their sweet. But in a way that has been very self-serving. They have 2 sides to them. And one is kind of a lion. Kind of a predator energy. I think something happened to them way back when where they were prey. And now they've turned the tables, but they've just gone many steps further with this, to the point of they'll just destroy anybody in their path. But if this is resonating with you and you do have a past with them, then that's why it's hard to see. Because you're still seeing the old energy. And they've learned to use that old energy to draw people in, but they're not about the old energy anymore. My confirmation card here. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see that confirmation card because it doesn't always come out. I feel pretty confident in the reads. And this one, no, I can feel why this is so difficult to read this situation. Because I'm looking right at it, and I started out pretty confident, and then I thought, oh, yeah, I see why this is confusing. I'm getting that energy too. Like, things don't add up. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's prosperity meant for you here. And it's not with this person. It's in moving in a different direction. And this person, their energy is all about getting their 10 of Pentacles, whatever that means. And I think, like I've said and kind of hinted at, they will go through people to get the monetary. But they do it in a subtle manner that appears balanced and sweet. And it appears exciting and fun and happiness. But behind the scenes, you know, they can't keep that mask on the whole time. And you've seen the cracks in the mask. If not, the mask come off. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're being asked to cut this out. Two of Pentacles. You're being asked to not be juggled like the rest of the people in this scenario and like the rest of the people in this person's life. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, rather. Call a spade here and move on. Yeah. Really almost hate to say that. And I feel like you hate to hear it. You hate to conclude that too. You're concluding that also. You hate to conclude that too. Something kind of sad here. King of Pentacles. But you're going to be successful. You're meant for good success. And probably this person came around knowing wherever you were in life, you were being successful. So that drew them in. What's the outcome here, Spirit? Because we do have the advice for sure. What's the outcome here, Spirit? The outcome is the Seven of Cups. They keep this going with others. That's just the mode that they're in. They'll move on to the next. You know, I'd almost call it a con, but there's just something about it that's kind of sad on their end too. Like they have succumbed to something that they were meant for better, I think. And that's where you are too. You're sad about it because they were meant for better, because you knew them way back when. Okay, now we've got the Eight of Wands here. When you break away from this, things will start moving quickly. I think this has slowed up your energy as well. The confusion of it all. Queen of Wands. Yeah. You're meant to shine, to be the star, to leave behind this darkness. The Hermit in the reverse. Come out of this slowed up energy. To see it for what it is. To see the situation for what it is. Come out of this slowed up energy and come out enlightened. The Magician. Here's your Magician. But this Magician did come out sideways. So are they manifesting for the good? Or for you? For the good as a whole? Or are they not? Are they working in some sort of shadow aspect of themselves? I see it's the latter here. The cards keep coming. I'll keep reading them. Okay. The Judgment, the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles. There is going to be judgment on the toxicity here. This person is all about themselves. There will be judgment on that. I'm hearing there's going to come a time where they're not going to be able to voice. There's something about their voice is very charismatic and very like Pied Piper. There's going to come a time when that's going to be choked out. Not literally, but where they're not going to be able to speak. Some sort of this manipulative toxicity. There'll come a time when their charismatic ways no longer work. Run out, actually, is what I heard. Eight of Cups. People will walk away from this type of energy instead of being drawn to it. Four of Wands. The Empress. What's in store for you as you walk away from this is a lot of abundance, new birth of things, maybe ideas, could be a new family, could be a new job even. And yeah, definitely family is big here, like the starting of a family or family, maybe a new home even. You leave this for a new home. And I see a lot of the good things happening there. The milk and honey energy is back. When you rise out of the ashes here. Yeah. Well, I hope that was helpful with this puzzle, because certainly this puzzle has been emotional and tricky. I'll give you that for sure. There is good news, though. The good news is that's at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles. And a good opportunity, some new opportunity that doesn't leave you in the lurch, that appreciates you, soulmate energy coming in, somebody new. But somebody that's solid, you can count on them. This flashy is kind of what's gotten you. The charisma is kind of what's gotten in your, it's threaded in your being and your blood somehow. It's really motivated you, or yeah, the charisma of this sneaky person has really kind of gotten under your skin. But it's really held you back. And that's, you know, it's definitely created a problem in your life. And you're meant for bigger and better. Let's grab an angel wish. You're meant for abundance and people you can count on. And people that see you, want to be around you, give you the time of day. You know, this person is all about the bigger picture. And when it comes to you and them, they're not giving you the attention that you're hoping for or wanting or deserving of. Because their attentions don't lie there. Their attentions are bigger. They have their eye on bigger prizes. In their mind, you know. Of course, you are a prize, but they've got their eye on something bigger. And you're a means to getting there. Don't listen to others, as the messages you are receiving are correct. So, you're listening to your inner wisdom. Okay. And I believe long ago we saw the High Priestess, did we not? I thought she made an appearance here. Let's go through. Your inner knowing, very key here. Oh yeah, we talked about the inner knowing. I mentioned your inner knowing is on high alert. That's what started the puzzle here, figuring out this puzzle, because you know something's off. Yep. I'm not seeing the High Priestess, but the inner knowing I know is a point that was made. Six of Cups, I'm being drawn to again. Remember somebody from your past. This is how you'll know who this is. Somebody from your past. And also, this rising up from the ashes and away from this energy is a gift from your spirit team. Wow, I have to say, this puzzle is a little bit exhausting. I feel a little bit tired trying to figure it out, and I feel like you, that we just sort of figured it out. So we don't have a lot of the details, but we have some, and maybe we have more than what you had before, but I feel like you had a good inkling, like the deep knowing. We talked about it early on, the onset. That is your message, Libra. I hope you found it helpful in some way. If so, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. Until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. Thank you.